Hello and welcome to a brand new video. Today I am just going to be playing some duels here for a little while and we shall see how it goes. So a great start here in Norway and into the next one, which is going to be an Indian round. Not really sure where. We have a bit of a car and pretty flat lands. I mean, safe guess is just to go up north somewhere, and it turns out quite well, I would say, with a not the greatest guess, but a solid one. And I think this looks like a Brazil round. Can't see that much, but that steep wall, looking like this, quite jungly almost. I mean, I feel like it's down in this region, and that is completely wrong. So went from a great start there to a horrible guess, and now I um, need to try and get out of this position. So sun to the west doesn't help. We got a black car and a yellow front plate. Almost feels like could this be actually like really far north, up in like Cairns or something? It feels a bit Aussie. I don't know what about it is making me feel like that. And I think it's quite hilly up there in the north, on that like peninsula where I went. Um, yeah, that is a very good guess. It was just outside of Cairns, and great, lots of points there. And I'm kind of back in it again. Um, so I think we're back into India. No, I don't think. Oh, could this be actually like the Oman region up here with this car? I think it is. Yeah. Fortunately, he's a bit closer, but it would have been way worse if I went in India. So I am pleased with that. How that turned out. Some to the south here, a bit older footage, Gen 3, I would say. Looking like corn there. Corn. And so where do you go then? Just in the middle here between Iowa and Illinois, I think. Uh, yeah, that is solid. A very tough game here, very equal. It's just that one bad guess in Brazil that have cost me big time thus far. And here, not really certain. We have a big car blue up on top. I think that is Chilean. And I think it could make sense as well with houses and stuff like that. I'm not really sure though, but I'm gonna go with that. Like this region down here. I think it's the best I've got for this. But it could be over towards Brazil as well, and it is, and that is probably going to be, yeah, it is. Ah, two bad guesses that cost me the game there. Um, It did not feel like Brazil, and also with the rounded poles, it's a bit more unusual, but I know it exists, so just a bit of a poor execution, I think. And some hills there to the northeast, which is kind of interesting. I think we're going to be over here then. It does feel quite flat. Could also be like on the other side of the Urals here. And it is, could maybe have got that, but um, not upset with that when he is not too close either. So sun to the north here makes me think Argentina for this one. It's just a bit scary when you know it could be South Africa as well. But I think the best guess here is maybe I went too far south here. but I think this is the best guess to go for Argentina. And he goes Argentina as well, but further north, and I think that is correct. But I am closer, and yeah, it was a little bit to the north there. Bit with that, so still no damage for me. And we have a big antenna here on the back, and also a rift in the sky. Not sure if it's Montenegro or Albania. He goes Albania, and I'm closer. That is a sublime guess. Very, very close by, with a good hedge there. And sun to the south. Um, Nothing really clear here for me. Uh, is it black plates on the cars? Uh, that would be helpful if it is. Then I think it's going to be Malaysia, but sun is to the south, so it could make sense. But it looks like we're driving on the right here. No, maybe left. I don't know. I'm gonna go Malaysia. I'm not sure. This is scary. Ah, but he's not that close, so not too much damage for him. Ah, really just didn't know there, but it is okay. Oh, this is interesting. Very flat Kyrgyzstan here. Like, could it be up in around Bishkek? I think that's the only thing that makes sense here. He looks like he knows it down to the road here, which would be interesting. But that looks way too hilly where he is. I also think they have snow footage over there. So I think he's just stumbling about. Yeah, it was just Bishkek in a park-looking area. So he tried to do something, but I was smarter. Driving on the left here with a concrete-looking road. Maybe we are just driving on the right. I don't know. We have a white plate. Yeah, I think this is going to be in Philippines here. Yeah, sun is hard to tell anything from. I'm gonna go with southern though, just to hedge and try and be safe with Indonesia. Um, but he goes further north here, so I think I should be fine. Yeah, it is quite a bit of damage though, but rather that than be eliminated. Um, I would say so. We're trying on the right, and not really sure if I have anything that helps me here. Um, I'm not that good, but this looks like Ontario stuff. I think I'm gonna go like Minnesota up here somewhere. Towards Duluth, and just hope for the best. He's on the Highway 90 in. Again, this looks too hilly where he is, and indeed he is incorrect. And it was actually up in that Ontario area where I said that it could be. Um, but either way, a win is a win. So I don't care too much about that. Sun here is hard to tell anything from, and the lamppost as well. Um, I'm not sure what to go for here. I'm gonna go in between the Americas just to be safe. But I should have gone with the Philippines. I would have gone Indonesia if I went um, down in Southeast Asia. Um, we're driving on the right here with the red thing here. I want to say, and this could be a follow car. I want to say that we're in Tunisia. Does that make sense to go for that guess? Man, I don't know. That red thing on the license plates reminds me of the one that we have in Tunisia, but that is unfortunately incorrect. It was over in Qatar. Well, well, it is what it is. Yellow one outside and inside, probably here. Uh, Sun is hard to tell anything from. I am in between lots of options here, and I'm not sure what to go for. But this looks a bit like a talking on pole, so maybe I should just go with northern Mexico here. I shouldn't have. Jordan, I was not thinking of Jordan. And a very, very bad NMP set round there from my side. Not great at all. And up against this next guy. Not sure what we have here. Driving on the right. Looks, of course, European. Um, that language over here is interesting. Don't really know what to say and can't really read it. But it makes me believe actually that we are in Slovakia because oftentimes I think of Romania, but the language doesn't really make sense. Um, so I think Slovakia is a good guess here because it looks similar. It goes down in Croatia. I don't think that's right, but it is. Um, well, that is unfortunate and actually quite a lot of damage there for him. Not really what I wanted there. And now this looks like Key West, I would say, if I were to guess immediately. So we got things there to our north, and it looks like very thin things down towards our east. So I think it has to be somewhere here. The question is, where do you go? Let's try and get onto the main road. There we go. So, actually not. It looks very big as well. We have things to our north, east, and west. It's just south that doesn't look like there is anything. But this also reminds me of this bridge up here, almost. Like, could it be over here? Might that make sense? But then we should see something to our south. I'm gonna go with that guess. And it was over in Tampa. And it's probably out here where I did not see anything at all. So very interesting. Lots of big bridges down in southern US there. So that is something that I could learn. This almost feels like Kyrgyzstan, I would say, but we don't have any car meta to go with. Um, but it's quite old footage. Actually, could this be Bulgaria, maybe? I think I'm gonna go with Bulgaria quite quickly, but because I think he might make a mistake from that. Old footage, snow on the mountains, blue on the car there as well. Was that a minaret in the distance? I don't know. He goes Romania here, which I find a bit weird, but might be correct. No, it isn't. It's all the way down in Spain. That is super interesting. That is super duper interesting. I would not. Whoa, what is going on here? Someone has put fire on the house. What? And the footage ended. That was sad. Arch here, and with the high trees over there as well. Could it be? I think it should be over in this region, quite far western. And look at that smoke! It's like a full-fledged fire. Incredible stuff. He goes kind of central, and I am closer, so quite nice guess, but not close enough to enough damage. But I'm happy with that. And this looks Bhutanese, I think. Yeah, the houses look very Bhutanese. So, and he has also guessed it, so probably won't be that big damage. And he is 1 point closer, and that becomes two when the multipliers kicks in. So, Sandy Desert Road, Lebanon Township on the 33 west. But where is the 33 and which state is it? Sandy Desert. Looks very flat. Looks like Iowa, maybe. Should I just go look for it in Iowa with concrete road? Maybe I should. 60. Oh, the 34. Whoa. What happened there? 30, 34. And nothing else really that helpful. 30, 171, 34. Yeah, not sure here at all. I don't think I'm in the right region. Right region, I think I am, but I don't think Iowa is the right state for it. And here we got a big sign. Oh, I went one too far, I think. That should say something right, but I can't read it. State Michigan. Definitely says State Michigan. So where's the 33 then? Um, I don't think it's down south. Could it be on this one? Have I seen it up here before? I don't think I have. Let's go just central as it gets. And why did it say State Michigan? How, what, like, where, huh? Surely that said State Michigan. I can't have seen that wrong. We got a very short plate here, which is interesting. But we have Romans scripture, looks also like a Romance language. Roman alphabet, I meant by scripture. But I'm not sure here. I think Italy here is gonna go up behind Rome. And I'm closer. Very, very nice. He's trying to pressure me here, but I have answered his early guesses quite well here. So hopefully he won't do that. Now we got Ecuador here. And I think quite southern here. I think I'm gonna pressure him on this one. Because it's also a yellow plate, so might confuse it for Colombia here. Let's see what he does. He goes even further south here, but I'm closer yet again. So another nice 1000 damage. Just another one like that, and I have won this game. And he needs 1000 damage, which is quite a lot, but could very much happen in this country, which looks to be actually Bolivia. Uh, so might actually be helpful for me. Sun looks like it's to the north, and footage looks bad. Oh, here it looks very bad. What has happened here? 2023 makes sense. But can I go with that from the colors of the truck? I think I'm gonna have to go with it now. Um, and it's Ecuador, and that it's way more than 1000 points. And that's the shit cam, yeah. I could have possibly got that one, but I didn't. So it is what it is. Let's get into this no move round. And we have a car here, and we have a pole looking like that. This is an interesting start as well. I think we're going to be in Misiones province up here, or however that is pronounced. Um, I'm not sure, and I don't care right now. Um, and he goes over in Thailand here, which is also interesting. I'm closer, and unfortunately, it is South Africa. Um, Could have been big damage, but I was never gonna get that. This almost looks like some mangrove stuff, but it's sugarcane. And do I remember where they produce sugarcane? I don't think I am. But I think it's Mato Grosso, and I think it makes sense with the flatness. Could also be like very far up East Coast, I think. Definitely gonna be Brazil here. He goes further south. Could also be. It is. It is the state of Sao Paulo, which is not that good for me. Um, so maybe it's down there where they produce sugar canes. This looks like Mongolia to me. Gonna go with maybe down here somewhere, south of Ulan-Ude. It actually is some hilly a little bit, but otherwise it's very, very flat. And he's moving over towards me, and I am pretty close. It was in Shita, or the outskirts of Shita. Not upset with that guess. 4,000 points in Russia feels like a good result, if you ask me. And this looks a bit more Italian, I would say. Gonna go up towards Milan, maybe. Um, that almost looks a bit Spanish, actually. That sign he had over there. Um, but he goes further down south, and it is up here in the north. Very, very nice guess. 64 kilometers away. Um, it looked like very flat lands. So I went in the flatlands of Italy. Basically, that is sometimes how difficult you need to play this game. So a tie pole here, but it does not look like anything I've seen before. I think I'm gonna go southern here, as it doesn't look hilly and it looks very green, not red at all in the soil. Um, and he goes somewhere in between, and it's a very, very nice guess. I have been playing on point in this game this far. Can I finish it off with one or a couple more good guesses? And we got looks like blue agave here. Makes sense with that pear-shaped leaf as well. And the octagonal poles. But I don't know about this antenna. But everything else in the house doesn't look Mexican as well. And what is that pole? And we have EU place. It's probably going to be Portugal then. And hilly. No, it's French. Ah, everything with the cacti and stuff directed me further south, um, south of the equator, but I luckily managed to stop myself from doing that. That would have been a stupid mistake, losing me the game. We have an Argentinian flag there, actually. It looks very white, but it is Argentinian. It looks dry, and ideally, I think we're towards the northern parts. That has to be an Argentinian flag, if you ask me. And he goes in that same region. It's going to be a tough call without that much damage. And it is way up north, but 1,000 damage actually for me. Yeah, he went a bit more further south than he did at first sight. So we have almost a Spanish looking, but that also looks Cyrillic. The scripture there, and this looks more of Cyrillic to me. But is that actually? I think that's Greek. I'm gonna go Thessaloniki here, maybe. Cover bases and oh, there was more. That looks like it says capital as well, so maybe it's just Athens. But I'm going to survive anyway, and hopefully it's more northern. It is. Wow, got lucky there. But it was just in between us, so one took the biggest city, one took the next biggest city, and the result was a kind of equal game. And this looks interesting because it looks like Kazakhstan here. I'm not sure if I want to go down here, but it doesn't look dry enough. I think it is. Maybe up a bit more to the north. Let's hope for the best and let's hope that he is not close. And he goes further south. I think he's too far south, but he is not. And that is big damage. I am down really, really bad. Down into 320 here. But I just need 250 or a little bit more. So we have normal Hindi language here looking very, very, very flat. But it also looks like that Madhya Pradesh round I had before. Gonna hedge in between. I think. Do I have anything else that I know of? I don't think I do. Let's go for it. And let's hope. Let's just hope that I'm closer because this is going to be the last game. I can't see anything else happening. And if it's just not in between us, I win. But that is the loss, unfortunately. But again, just lost it that round before where I lost. I don't even remember the round, but I lost so much damage or health or whatever you want to call it. And my NPC ranking is really, really down bad. This to me looks like the Estonian Islands, maybe out here. And he has gone. What is he doing? Like, what is that? Is that a misclick or is he losing on purpose? Either way, very, very boring lad. And this is almost a bit difficult as well. But I think we're going southwest in Jordan. So maybe down here. I think that is a solid guess, and he's down in the Antarctica again. Very, very boring. Very, very boring. Um, but that is the win. And let's get on to this next one. And I'm up against the same guy again. Hopefully he plays the game this time. It would be much funnier. Almost looking like sugarcane here again. I think this is sugarcane. Let's just hope that he hasn't gone with Antarctica. Because I think I'm gonna go with Sao Paulo here. And what is he doing? I think I'm gonna have to report this guy. Because I don't feel like this is sportsman-like of him. But we have driving on the right in a Thai speaking and like what are you doing? What? Why are they driving on the right? Wasn't there a car parked on that side of the road? I don't know. I do not know. Maranya Palms here. Gonna be close, I think. Uh, oh, it's over in Acre. I've confused them now a couple of times, but I mean, it's okay, especially in a game like this. So we're into Australia here. Definitely going to be southeastern, south like Melbourne area. Very very nice guess there.